This is a general reading for Virgo for August 2018. This is a general reading for Virgo for August 2018. If your sun, moon, or rising sign is Virgo, this reading is for you. Please comment, like, subscribe, share. Share your stories in the comment. I actually like to hear what's going on. I actually want to hear what's going on. Actually share the video. I actually like when you share the videos. I'm giving you permission to share it. Hit the notification bell so that way you receive immediate notifications of when I'm uploading a video. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, Virgo. The month of August is, you start off with the devil in the month of August. And the devil is has a lot to do with obsession, material indulgence, miserable existence, pressures caused by a lack of consideration, people not taking your feelings into consideration, selfishness, you being selfish or someone being selfish towards you, or selfish and not thinking of you, and difficulty in change. And I say this because the devil is the card of Capricorn. It's the earth, but you're an earth sign also, which is Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign, and Capricorn is an earth sign. However, I feel like this is really speaking to you, Virgo. And I feel like there may have been a lack of consideration in your in life period, in your love. I'm getting relationship. I'm getting these two figures. These two figures down here are like enslaved and tied by a rope. One appears, you can't see their gender. Doesn't matter. Most all of my readings are gender fluid. But one has their hair tied up in a bun, and the other one has, just like a bowl cut or something like that or whatever. So it must be a male and a female. And this reading is actually really interesting because I feel like this reading could be done with just intuitively, just with this card. And the readings that have been coming up with Virgo for this year has a lot to do with um, like incorrect decision making as far as relationships is concerned, or being wronged in very deceitful ways by other people. Next, you have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands in reverse. And this is really crazy because this is a fire sign. This is either a Sagittarius. Yep, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. And this person probably has a mercurial nature in their moon, because the Page of Wands in reverse is indecisive, unstable, and theatrical person, violent nature given to temper tantrums, superficial and untrustworthy news or actions. And this person is a fire sign, but they could also be. This sounds like the the cruelty of a male Gemini. like it sounds like a very flaky, fickle person. That is a negative trait that Gemini has, but it sounds like a flaky, theatrical person, someone who puts on a show and just gets blitzed up and glamorized. This could be someone you have fought before, or you have had a physical altercation with before, or you may have one coming up in August. And this could have a lot to do with your material obsession. Maybe you have this obsession of this person, and maybe you're overindulging in this person, or this person just overindulges in aspects that are very superficial. So I want you to be careful because this actually looks really, really violent. And it's so crazy because these hands, you have the tower here with hands coming out. You have the Five of Wands with hands also. And then you have the devil. If you look at the devil card, he has his hands up and the hands down. I'm not doing the symbol. The symbol right there, you can see it if you look close. It And it means somebody has been putting their hands on you, or somebody is about to put their hands on you, or you've been putting your hands on somebody, or there's been something physical that's not pretty. You know what I mean? It's not good, especially with this Page of Wands, someone who's a violent person. And this person doesn't appear violent because this person, appears pretty or superficial or beautiful or, golden on the outside. Everything that glitters is not gold. Trust me, Virgo. Next you have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands, oh wow. The Five of Wands represents a love of competition, trickery, fraud, and an ordeal may change for the better. So this is really crazy. This is another fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And the Five of Wands, love of competition, someone who wants to be, they either want to, it's very narcissistic because it's not even about a competition with you. It's actually about a competition with themselves and how, they can be better or appear better or to attract people. And I say them because this Page of Wands is really sticking out to me. And this person is a theatrical person that, you know, once they have an audience, they can, or they don't need an audience, you know what I mean? Like, they just feel like everything is about, like, the attention on them, wherever they choose to go, or even in the relationship, they want to take away from you by pretty much focusing on their superficial self. I don't know if that makes sense. Please comment, Virgo. I would love for you to comment. Right? The Tower is very disastrous. And the Tower, at the bottom of the Tower, you see this figure holding up their hands and looking with pain, pity, or sorrow. You know what I mean? And I feel like you got to be really careful because it's like they have their guard up. You know what I mean? Like, but they don't have their guard up to fight. They have their guard up to defend themselves, and they look scared. Like, don't hit me. So the Tower means old ways are no longer of value to you. So whatever this theatrical violent person has been doing to you, it's no longer serving you. Of course, obvious. You know what I mean? You don't need cards to tell you that, but sometimes you don't see what you're going through. So maybe you do need the cards. But there are unseen forces at work, humbling events, awesome powers that demand attention. You cannot compete with someone who is in competition with themselves, who is in competition with vanity or superficiality. You cannot compete with someone who is superficial because they're always in this narcissistic mindset, and you can't compete with them. It's a battle that you really can't win. It's something that person has to learn, and there's something that you can't do about it. And there's not anything that you're going to get from this person. The only thing that you're going to get is that you're going to learn to not deal with this type of energy again, or whatever this person is giving off to you at this time. Who knows what this person is going through and why they're acting this way, or maybe that's just in their personality and you didn't see it because maybe you were blinded by love. Next, you have the Eight of Wands. All your wands came up in reverse, so wands represents like spirituality, action, and things like that, and you need to get back into spirituality or get into it if you're not familiar with it, or start to meditate more or pray more because it's when you're not doing that, then this violent people know what they can harbor on. And it's so crazy because two people can be alike, or one person can be like one way, or one person can see what other people see in you that you don't see. And then when you see that in that relationship, then it goes, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I was like that, or I'm like that. And that's how two people can attract each other. That's how two people, the phrase, you two are good for each other. That's how that phrase goes. You don't see what you do in your own actions, but you're starting to see it in someone else because it's being projected and physically attacked onto you. So you both need some spiritual work. Whoever this person is needs some spiritual work going on. But this is a reading for Virgo, so I'm going to make it about Virgo. Next, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Wands, wow, represents violence, jealousy, discord, and delay. Either I think you're jealous of this person, or you're jealous of like how this person appears confident or something like that, or this person may be jealous of you, maybe jealous of something that you have that they don't. And it's not about that though. And that's what I think you need to get out of your head, Virgo. And that's what I think that this person needs to get out of their head. And I think you guys really need to focus on spiritual work, and really start to pray more and stop using your hands for violence and start to bring them together to start to pray and meditate. So interesting because you also have the Eight of Wands. There's a bed of leaves which appear to be mint. Psychic ability, ESP, it's not only visual, it's extrasensory perception. And I smelt the color. I smelt mint. And green has been coming up a lot. And not only just not only in other signs, but just all of the signs, period. Like green has been coming up a lot. And I feel like you need to get connected with try aromatherapy with mint. Try drinking mint tea, mint water, spearmint bath, and things like that. But mint, like I feel like it needs to be ingestive, especially you being an earth sign. I feel like you need to ingest it like directly from the earth, like chew it, like drink it, and I'll definitely drink it because the only water that came up was your Queen of Cups, and that means that your relationship aspect is not in a favorable decision. So you need to be around the element of water, and you need mint. So I suggest for you in the month of August to start drinking mint water, and you'll be surprised of the effects that mint can have on you. And drink and smell peppermint. Smell the mint, like mint oil, mint essential oils. So you need to start to smell it because it'll help you not be as obsessive as the devil card. It'll help you not deal with, theatrical, superficial people. It'll help you stay away from the violent nature. Stay away from things that you think you want. You know what I mean? Like, all you need is spirit and God or whoever you believe in. You don't need this other energy. Next, you have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is, that's your cups represent your relationships and love and friendships and things like that. And the Queen of Cups is an immoral individual given to fantasies and capricious behavior. A degrading situation, dreams which will turn into nightmares, are unreliable. Cups represent Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Maybe you guys have been dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Maybe you guys have been dealing with this Page of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But this is actually for you. And I'll tell you why. It says an immoral individual given to fantasies and capricious behavior. The word capricious sticks out to me because capricious, correct me if I'm wrong, the prefix of the word is Capri, which is Capricorn. So capricious behavior, Capricorn, Tropic of Capricorn. You have the Tropic of Cancer. The Tropic of Capricorn. And the devil card is actually Capricorn. So I feel like that this is you, Virgo. I feel like it's either a Capricorn or it's like you being spoken to in your earthly your earthly element. And just because it's not specifically Virgo, I feel like it's still speaking to you, even though Capricorn is coming up. Maybe a lot of you are dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe a lot of you have Capricorn in your moon or something like that, or Capricorn in your rising or ascending. Find out if you have your Capricorn in your rising, ascending, moon, or moon sign, and comment below to let me know. But I definitely feel like my intuition is telling you that this, you like maybe you guys have been acting more like a Capricorn. Maybe you guys have been trying to be more ambitious. Capricorns are actually really goal oriented and actually really ambitious, but you guys are lacking your grounded self. You're lacking that, your grounded self, and I believe that this is definitely for you because I feel like you've been making immoral decisions in your relationships, sacrificing like who you are and things like that, and just basically succumbing and taking anything that comes your way just to be with someone who actually doesn't even care about you, or who actually doesn't even, who's playing games with you, who's being this page of wands and being this theatrical person that's just not even there for you. I don't think I need to even draw a clarification card. I don't think I need to. I feel like that this reading was actually really, really strong and powerful, and it's going to offer a lot of you insight. My spirit, spirit is telling me that you need to drink, you need mint, you need to be around plants, specifically mint, because I can smell mint. You know, I don't have any mint on, but I'm smelling it, and that's how ESP works. But it also, water. So what you lacked is you were making immoral decisions about your relationships. So you have all this earth and fire, and you have no water, and your water came up upside down. So it only makes sense that you need to drink mint water. My message to you, Virgo, is to drink mint water and to um, be around the earth and greenery and be solid, and it'll help you lead you into following your dreams and to follow yourself and to be grounded, and it'll help you stay away from things that you don't need, like people playing mind games with you. That is my message to you. I am Cathartic Psychic Healer, and please comment, like, subscribe, share, and let me know what's going on. Hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.